This is Pav Bambra here for PSB Sports. I'm at the Dillian Whyte versus Derek Saw press conference here in London. As you can see with me, I've got the knowledge himself, Mr. Spencer Fearon. Spence, how you doing, my friend?
I'm blessed, highly favoured, and even better for speaking to you, my friend.
Thanks a lot, Spencer. Appreciate that. Spencer, firstly, everyone was expecting fireworks today at the presser. How would you assess it?
I was really upset, man. Seriously, I was really upset. I mean, I even came out, I made sure I had on jeans on as well. I thought it was going to kick, and it didn't kick. But you can see, like, the needle that they've got there is like, Derek's being very smart now, you know, as Derek's becoming like the elder statesman, and this is what comes now, like you get that maturity where you don't need to go and kick, and not only that, but then you could see, but look, Derek's standing behind us now trying to impose. So he was, what I was saying was, it was good. It was good to the fact that it didn't get too much industrial language used.
I'm more chilled, I'm more good.
And you can see like they're both taking this fight very serious.
Obviously, Dillian Whyte, since the Joshua fight, he's come back and had 3 very good victories. Even though he had a shoulder injury himself, he's picked up the British title. How would you assess how Dillian's come along since that Joshua loss, and what sort of a threat will he pose to Derek as well on the night?
Well, yeah, you got to look at the fact that now that he's working with Mark Tibbs.
Yeah.
And it's proper, it's consistent work, what they're doing. Not only that, but Mark Tibbs will receive a cacophony of boxing knowledge from his dad, Jimmy Tibbs. Right? These are gentlemen that actually live in the gym. I remember when Mark used to box professionally. He wasn't about like welterweight. He had like 40 fights, and he lost I think 1 or 2 fights. So, you know, here we have Dillian now learning the fundamentals of boxing, learning the key component of the jab, how to administer the jab. He picks shots very well now. Before, he was a bit more rough and tumble, and just like I allude to what Whyte-Chisora said in the press conference, like now that he's become rough and tumble, less rough and tumble, he's more refined, like maybe he's lost the edge. I'm saying that he hasn't lost the edge, he's still got that rough and tumble in him, but now he's got something else in his game plan that I could try and box with you, but when if it has to get to that, we'll do that. And this is why this fight is an interesting fight, because with Whyte-Chisora, he's got ring generalship, he's got ring experience. He's been with good fighters. You know what I mean? David Hay, Vitaly Klitschko, going points with Vitaly Klitschko as well. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you now that Vitaly Klitschko can really punch really hard. Derek sucked up, their punches all bouncing off of him like they were nothing. So here we got a tough guy, and we've got 2 guys who are not concussive punches. Like they haven't got that knockout power, like one touch knock you out, but they're hurtful, wear it down kind of punches. So because of that, it makes for a good, entertaining fight, because you got British title on the line, and you have 2 men that's going to come to fight. So 2 men coming to fight with their styles, it has to be exciting because they know what's on the line. Neither of these guys can afford to win boring. They have to. It's the one that takes that gamble, they're the ones that's going to get the success in the fight.
Also, Spencer, in general, you know, this fight, as you said there, Dillian Whyte, we've seen a different side to him in the last few fights. We've seen him box, we've seen him box and move. We've seen him even went southpaw for Dave Allen. And obviously, you know, I just interviewed Don Charles. He said Derek's style was very well known. People know his kind of style. So would you say it's one of those clash of styles fights? We've got 2 different styles coming at it, and obviously Derek said in the press conference he believes he'll win by knockout. Do you see it going the distance, or do you see a stoppage?
This is an interesting fight. You most probably tend to go for the younger, fresher man, and the younger, fresher man is actually Dillian Whyte. And the fact that Dillian Whyte can administer a jab, I'm sure that how he throws the jab, like he'll double at the jab. And it's not a playful jab. It's a thudding, like a kind of Larry Holmes essence jab. And the person that's got the better repertoire of punches, the more refined punches, is actually the younger man in Dillian Whyte. The guy who's more roughhouse and throws kind of curving shots would be Whyte-Chisora. But if Whyte-Chisora on the inside, we're going to see what they do on the inside. But what Dillian Whyte has to be very careful of is to make sure that he keeps his left hand up, because Derek likes to throw that jab and he comes over the top with a bowling right hand.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's that bowling right hand that can put guys in trouble, especially if you're not expected to come and you get caught and it's like at the top of the head. But if it befuddles you because you got hit in the temple, it's going to be a good fight. And I know for a fact it's going to be a good fight, for the fact that here are 2 men that they're on a big bill, right?
Huge.
They got a big bill. It's a huge bill. It's Sky pay-per-view. They have to bring it. They can't stink out the place. And I know for a fact that Dillian Whyte's under all the orders in this fight to go and give a really, really good performance. And off of the back of it, Derek Chisora also knows that he could gate crash the heavyweight division by beating Dillian Whyte in lymphatic style.
With Derek, although he's lost 6 fights, if you look at who he's lost to, they've been world level contenders: Fury, Hay, Klitschko. Do you believe that because he's lost so many fights, it's a must-win fight for Derek, or do you believe that any fighter can always come back?
I think it's the manner of how you get defeated.
Yeah.
And the Pulev fight, he gave a very, very good account. Do I think they would have lost to Pulev if he had Don Charles in his corner? I don't. I think he would actually won that fight.
Yeah.
There's no disrespect to the guys that were in his corner. Sure. Gary Innes, but I just think whereas these two they have a synergy, Don Charles and Derek, because they've started together. I think maybe Don would have said the right things to get him up. Derek knows that he has to be up for this fight. He knows that he has to be up for this fight. You know what I mean? Because if he isn't, then there's nowhere else for him to go. Do you know what I mean? Dillian Whyte can most probably lose this fight. There'll still be somewhere else for him to go and to rebuild. It's going to be totally different. Derek Chisora cannot lose this fight.
Spencer, tomorrow we've got the Joshua Molina press conference. Are you there?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be at the press conference. I want to be at the press conference, but I'm not going to be at the press conference because it's my daughter's christening and I've got things to go and prepare for, so I won't be there. But you never know, I might get, my missus might give me a squeeze and let me get out early, I don't know.
No, fair enough, Spence, no problems. I want to say thank you so much for your time today once again.
Just keep on doing what you're doing, you know what I mean? Because everyone starts somewhere. You know what I mean? And I remember when I first started working in TV, there was a lot of cynicism.
Yeah, no, I understand.
When I first started, a lot of cynicism. Like, he don't know the game, now what they call it. So, you know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? Little steps, but they get you to your destination.
We'll get there, bro. Thank you so much for your help. I wish you all the best, Spence. Thank you.